Transforming into the best version of yourself isn't a one-time event or a sudden epiphany. It's a deliberate, ongoing process fueled by two indispensable pillars: discipline and consistency. These qualities are the engine and fuel that drive personal growth, turning dreams into tangible achievements. Whether your goal is to master a skill, improve your health, advance your career, or cultivate meaningful relationships, discipline and consistency are the non-negotiable foundations for sustainable progress. Let's unpack why they matter, how they work together, and practical ways to weave them into your life to unlock your fullest potential. Why discipline matters. Discipline is the ability to do what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like doing it. It's the internal compass that keeps you on track when motivation wanes, distractions beckon, or challenges arise. Think of discipline as the architect of your aspirations. It designs the structure of your daily actions to align with your long-term vision. Without discipline, even the most inspired goals remain fantasies. Motivation is fleeting. It's like a spark that ignites but quickly fades. Discipline, on the other hand, is the steady flame that keeps burning. It's showing up to the gym on days when you're tired, writing 500 words when you'd rather scroll social media, or studying for an exam when Netflix is calling. Discipline bridges the gap between where you are and where you want to be by prioritizing intention over impulse. The power of consistency. If discipline is the architect, consistency is the builder. Consistency transforms disciplined actions into habits, embedding them into the fabric of your life. It's not about grand, heroic efforts, but about small, repeated actions that compound over time. A single workout won't make you fit, just as one healthy meal won't transform your diet. But doing these things consistently reshapes your body, mind, and character. The magic of consistency lies in its compounding effect. Small, intentional steps taken daily accumulate into massive results. For example, writing 200 words a day might seem trivial, but in a year, that's a 73,000-word manuscript. Saving $10 a week might feel insignificant, but over a decade, it's $5,200, plus interest if invested. Consistency turns incremental effort into exponential growth, making the impossible feel inevitable. How discipline and consistency work together. Discipline and consistency are symbiotic. Discipline gets you started. It's the decision to act despite resistance. Consistency keeps you going. It's the commitment to repeat that action until it becomes second nature. Together, they create a feedback loop. Discipline initiates progress, consistency sustains it, and the results reinforce your discipline to keep showing up. For instance, someone aiming to run a marathon starts with disciplined effort, lacing up their shoes for a 1-mile jog despite feeling out of shape. Consistency builds on that by ensuring they run several times a week, gradually increasing distance. Over months, discipline and consistency transform them from a beginner to a confident runner, capable of tackling 26.2 miles. This synergy applies to any pursuit: learning a language, building a business, or cultivating mindfulness. Practical strategies to cultivate discipline and consistency. Becoming your greatest self requires embedding discipline and consistency into your daily life. Here are actionable strategies to make them stick. Define your why and set clear goals. Discipline and consistency thrive on purpose. Ask yourself, what version of myself am I working toward? Why does it matter? A strong why fuels your commitment. Then, break your vision into specific, measurable goals. Instead of, I want to be fit, aim for, I'll exercise 30 minutes 5 days a week. Clarity gives discipline, direction, and consistency a target. Start small to build momentum. Big changes start with small actions. Want to read more? Commit to 5 pages a day. Want to meditate? Start with 2 minutes. Small actions reduce overwhelm, making it easier to stay disciplined. Consistency in these micro-habits builds confidence and momentum, paving the way for bigger challenges. Create systems, not just goals. Goals are outcomes. Systems are the processes that get you there. Discipline falters without a plan, so design systems to support your efforts. Schedule workouts at the same time daily, set phone reminders for tasks, or use habit tracking apps. Systems make consistency automatic, reducing reliance on willpower. Embrace the non-negotiable mindset. Treat key habits as non-negotiable, like brushing your teeth. Decide that certain actions, like writing, exercising, or studying, happen no matter what. This mindset strengthens discipline by eliminating excuses and builds consistency through routine. Anticipate and overcome resistance. Resistance is inevitable. Fatigue, boredom, or self-doubt will creep in. Discipline prepares you to push through by focusing on the next step, not the entire journey. If you miss a day, consistency means getting back on track without guilt. Reframe setbacks as learning opportunities, not failures. Leverage accountability and environment. Surround yourself with people who inspire and support your goals. Share your progress with a friend, join a community, or hire a coach. Design your environment to reduce friction. Keep running shoes by the door, block distracting apps, or set up a dedicated workspace. Accountability and environment reinforce both discipline and consistency. Celebrate progress, not perfection. Acknowledge small wins to stay motivated. Finished a week of workouts? Treat yourself to a favorite meal. Wrote 1,000 words? Share your milestone. Celebrating progress fuels discipline and reinforces consistency, keeping you engaged in the long haul. The ripple effect of discipline and consistency. When you commit to discipline and consistency, the benefits extend beyond your initial goal. You build self-trust, proving to yourself that you can follow through. You develop resilience, learning to navigate setbacks with grace. You cultivate a growth mindset, seeing challenges as opportunities to evolve. These qualities ripple into every area of your life: relationships, career, health, and personal fulfillment, shaping you into a stronger, more capable version of yourself. The long game: patience and perspective. Becoming your greatest self is a marathon, not a sprint. Discipline and consistency require patience, as results often take time to materialize. Trust the process and focus on the daily work. Every disciplined choice, every consistent effort, is a brick laid in the foundation of your future self. Over time, these bricks build a monument to your potential, a life of purpose, achievement, and fulfillment. Discipline and consistency are not just tools, they're a way of life. They transform vague aspirations into reality by grounding your actions in purpose and persistence. Start small, stay focused, and trust that every step forward counts. The greatest version of yourself isn't a distant ideal. It's the person you're building, one disciplined, consistent day at a time. Embrace the journey, and let discipline and consistency be your guides to a life of extraordinary growth. What's one small, consistent action you can take today to move closer to your greatest self?